Hi, we're Victoria and Craig. Over 2 years ago, we bought a used fifth wheel and spent 6 weeks renovating to make it our tiny home on wheels. Now we travel North America full time with our 2 border collies, Leland and Maverick, exploring the most beautiful places and boondocking with the most amazing views right outside our windows. This winter, we took our big RV down to Baja California, Mexico, and found some of the best boondocking right on the beach. We also hit a few road bumps along the way.
Literally been out here for hours.
Stop, 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 stop. Our back jack stand is just missing. There's like this crack in the side of our RV. This week, we're exploring the beachside hot springs of El Sargento.
Oh my gosh, that is so hot.
And then we head to La Paz, Baja California Sur's capital city, where I try and fail miserably at sandboarding. So we're gonna give Campestre Maranatha, I think is how you say it, a call and see if they've got space for us. Well, I wonder if you think they will answer later if we call. I don't know. Try again later. We've been here at the El Sargento campground for a few nights now, and we're actually supposed to be leaving tomorrow. It's here in La Ventana. It's an okay spot. We have water hookups for $16 a night. It's the only hookup that it has, 300 pesos. It's very popular with people who come here to kiteboard. It was packed when we first got here a couple of days ago, but now it seems like everybody's clearing out because the winds are leaving. It's the end of March, and so that's when everybody kind of starts heading back north. And so we are also heading north up to La Paz, if we can find somewhere to stay.
There is free camping in La Paz at Tecolote. How do you say it?
Tecolote Beach.
Yeah, that
I think
place.
that's how you say it.
We've heard that there's been some robbery going on there, so we don't want to put ourselves at risk for that. And that's also where we got stuck, so I definitely don't want to do that again. So hopefully this campground that we're thinking about will be good.
Okay, I looked the campground's number up on WhatsApp, and it turns out they do have a contact record, so I sent them a message. So we'll see if we hear back. I do recommend having WhatsApp downloaded on your phone if you're coming down to Baja, because it's how you communicate with a lot of people and businesses down here. Anyways, we're about to go to some hot springs. It's the last thing I wanted to do here in La Ventana before we leave. It's really the main thing I wanted to do. There's these hot springs right on the beach, like where the waves are coming up in these rocks. I think it's gonna be very cool. So, well, actually it'll be very hot because it's hot outside and we're going to hot springs.
We're out of water, so we also got to fill up our drinking water. We'll try and do that before we try the hot springs.
It is a long-ish, dirt, very bumpy road out here. Some people do actually camp down here by the hot springs, but it's not a place where we would want to be bringing our RV. It's a little too washboard and a very skinny road that if you pass anybody, I mean, I just don't know. What do we do? What do you think about the road?
It's rough. I agree.
We'll bring the RV down here. Now let's go find a hot spring spot.
Guys, you won't believe what I just saw while I was editing this video. Hurry, come with me. This is nuts. It's an elusive subscribe button. I think it saw me, guys. That one got away. But you can help by clicking the subscribe button for the next time. Back to your video.
These hot springs are at El Sargento Beach in Baja California Sur, and it's honestly one of the craziest places we've ever been. I've never seen a beach where there are hot springs literally right where the water meets the sand. The hot water just comes right out from underneath the sand, and you have to be careful because it gets pretty hot.
Right. Oh my gosh, that is so hot. It hurt.
You have to time the tides just right. You want it to be low, but not too low, but you don't want the ocean water to fill your pools because then they won't be hot anymore. There are a bunch of pools already built up, but there are quite a few people there, so we're on the hunt to see if we can find our own little spot further down the beach.
Yeah.
After Craig almost burned his toes off.
It hurt.
We spent almost just as long looking for the perfect hot spring pool as we did actually soaking in the hot springs, but it was all a part of the day's adventure. And remember to be careful when walking on these rocks because they're slippery. It's not warm enough, but in the sand it's hot, so we gotta do something with that one, I guess. Since the tide was already coming in and making some of the other pools too cool, we decided to expand this little tiny hot pool we found into our own hot spring oasis on the beach. If you touch like the sand in a specific spot, it's so hot that you can't barely stand it. But now the tide's coming in and making our pool a little cooler. That was pretty cool. I've never seen hot springs like on the beach like that before. It was pretty neat. So we decided to just move all the rocks around and make our own little hot spring. There was like one spot that was extremely hot.
Yeah, it was burning.
It was pretty crazy. So we just kept, and then the tide was coming in, and so it was getting cooler. So we just kept like digging out and digging out. And at the end, we left a nice spot for somebody in the future to use because it got too cold for us to stay.
Yeah.
But it's pretty fun, don't you think?
Yeah, it was a whole roller coaster of emotions.
We're about to go try this Asian restaurant. It's not really, but it's supposed to have boneless wings and sushi.
Okay, correction. On the menu says it has boneless. We're not sure boneless what. We think boneless chicken wings, which is what we're hoping for Craig, but it is unclear. And I would love some sushi. Ready for boneless?
We'll see. I wonder how much it's gonna be because I could eat several boneless of boneless.
Boneless.
So it was a food truck, and I don't know about eating bonelessness from food truck in Mexico. So we're going to a different Asian restaurant.
We'll see if it's even open because you surely can't trust Google Maps. Sushi is actually very good. I'm impressed by the size too. Yummy. It's been a long time. Craig doesn't eat sushi either, so he got pizza. We did end up hearing back from that RV park in La Paz on WhatsApp. They said they do have room for us, but that there's going to be a large group there, and so the pool might be closed sometimes. So I'm hoping they actually do have room for us, but we're getting packed up and ready to leave. Thoughts on this place?
Very windy and hot, and was packed.
Yeah, so this campground has probably been our least favorite in Baja. It's just kind of a parking lot that we're paying $16 a night for. So the parking lot in Cerritos was at least only $10 a night, and you were right on a surfing beach. And since Craig doesn't have any of the kiteboarding gear and didn't end up renting it, it's been okay. But hey, we still got to do daily walks on the beach, and so we can't complain too much. I have to admit, every time I put this Starlink away, I'm a little unsure if it's gonna work when we put it up the next time. It's just so floppy. But so far, it has several times. So fingers crossed it keeps working while we're down here in Mexico, because it's literally our only source of internet. And if you didn't catch our recent video where we broke Starlink, That's why it's floppy, and that's why I'm concerned. I'll link that video here.
The animals seem to be out today. I almost hit a goat. 2 goats. There was one, I saw it, but then the second one was like a few feet behind it and came out of the woods. It was, oh my gosh, it was nerve-wracking.
Coming into La Paz now, and we've heard that La Paz is pretty much the most likely city, besides maybe some of those real close to the border, where you are to get pulled over and potentially extorted or bribed by the police. Anyway, so we're joking about how this will be, Leland! We were joking about how this will probably be the time when we get pulled over, when we like come past a cop, watch him pull off, turn around and come back towards us, and we're like, oh no, this is our time. He turns his lights on and pulls over the car a couple cars behind us. So, I don't know. It was almost our time. Honestly, I just hope if they decide to pull us over, it's not when we're pulling the rig, because that seems extremely stressful. But I'm ready because we've got our pulled over document that I've got linked in the description down below with on our checklist, and it has it in English and Spanish, basically saying we know the rules and we know we're supposed to go to the police station, so we're happy to comply with the laws. I don't know, we haven't had to use it yet. Fingers crossed we don't. You think we're gonna have to?
I feel like it. We've been too lucky so far, so it's coming.
It's coming. La Paz traffic is no bueno.
Oh, that on top of the roads just not being marked. Like, you won't know what lane goes which direction or anything.
It's all a guessing game. With a 38-foot fifth wheel behind us.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
There'll be like medians in the highway, but yet there's still both directions of traffic flowing on one side of the median, and so we don't really know what the lane on the other side of the median is even for. I don't know.
This is easily the worst city I've been in with the RV. Like, infrastructure, planning, everything, it's the worst.
Yeah, do not recommend taking a big rig all throughout La Paz. We're trying to stay on the very outskirts, and it's still quite confusing.
It's weird because people like recommend this place too for people coming to Baja Mexico. Like, it's
a big city, but
it's not RV friendly at all.
we've got ourselves all set up here. This is actually probably the most big rig friendly campground that we've been to. It's got full hookups and only $168 for the week, which puts us at about $24 a night for full hookups at a campground right near a big city, La Paz. And so I think that it's gonna be a pretty good spot for us for the week. They even have laundry for only $2 and a pool and a really nice common area, although they let us know that there was a group coming in, so we wouldn't be able to use the pool area for certain times while we were here, but that's fine. I think it'll still be a good spot. Look at us, all dressed up for a night out on the town.
I'm hairy.
Dog hair is an accessory we will always be wearing now, forevermore. But anyways, we're going to the Malecon. It's basically like the boardwalk down in La Paz. Gonna eat, stroll, see what there is to see. What do you think there will be to see?
Water, buildings.
Probably, yeah, all that. Brain freeze?
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Why'd you chug your banana smoothie?
Oh my gosh. My chest is even hurting. Why was that so cold?
I don't know.
Oh. not bad.
That whole meal, both our burgers and the fries and our drinks, only $15 before tip. It's crazy. So this RV park has a little cafe right on site, which was nice for breakfast on a Saturday morning. And now we're gonna go
sandboarding.
We're gonna go sandboarding. I'm actually really excited about this. I feel like I'm gonna fall and injure myself.
I feel like the dunes aren't gonna be big enough.
I don't know. I mean, they'll be big enough to go down a little bit anyways.
I better be able to get some air.
That would be fun. I have WhatsApped a place that supposedly you can rent sandboards from. So, waiting to hear back.
I went snowboarding one time.
You've been more than one time?
And it was fun.
It was fun. So now we're gonna sandboard.
I don't think I want to go.
Go where?
Snowboarding. April Fools.
It's not snowboarding anyways, it's sandboarding.
That's the second April Fools. There was 2 of them. You
Stop,
give me
you're
socks.
bouncing the oh!
You're overfilling. Huh?
You're bouncing the camera.
You give me
everywhere.
socks?
Yes, I got 2 socks. I got 2 socks. They're both your socks, actually. We have arrived at the dunes.
It's slightly disappointing. They're not nearly as tall as I wanted it to be.
They are a little small.
We have a candlestick.
We're go gliding down these things.
We're supposed to put this on the bottom.
I know. All right, first go. Stand up. You won't have fun, but I'm having fun.
That's good.
I feel like my hair looks so crazy right now, but that was pretty fun. Craig did not have that much fun because it was enough of a challenge for him. I was wishing the dunes were a little bit taller, but it was a workout.
It was a workout, that's for sure.
It's time to go to the pharmacy. We've been putting off this task for a little while because I am not confident in my ability to communicate in Spanish what I need, but we're gonna try it and see how it goes. Fingers crossed I get the correct medication.
¿De débito?
Visa?
De débito.
Credit. Credit. Okay, I think I got the right thing. Let's hope so, or the parents and grandparents might be a little happy after. No comments on that one.
I don't know. Good luck.
Good luck to you too. You can actually get a lot of medications at the pharmacies in Mexico that you can't normally get in the US without a prescription, anything from antibiotics to birth control. And I was thinking about creating like a little antibiotic pack before we leave. I just have to figure out what to ask for because I'm not so sure. So if you do know, put it in the comments below and then maybe we'll be able to pick up the right stuff from the pharmacy. Anyways, we're gonna catch you guys next week. It's been a great time at La Paz here so far, and we've got some more exciting adventures coming up, so hit the subscribe button and we'll see you soon.